I think the smarter thing to use now, after using this build and kind of working other things out, is Devour Hope Undying and not bothering Pentimento. Because this whole build can be destroyed by boons. One survivor or two survivors have boons, this whole build gets destroyed. It turns into nothing. So kind of hardcore. Okay, so moving on, waiting, cherry blossom. Okay. This was one of my old builds you've given me. X-Space for a sellout. If you want to give a build, by the way, we are on a 26 win streak. Will this be the one we lose? Who knows? Apparently, this might be bugged, so we can't actually even see the heartbeat. We just hear it. But it's what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. How often do you think they would go against the players if matchmaking was free? I don't know what that means. There should always be a bit of matchmaking. The old matchmaking were the best matchmaking, where it was based on ranks. You could lose ranks. They needed to just... All they needed to do is not be so lazy and do this like, oh, we're just going to look at kills and escapes. Like, it's so lazy. They're not looking at, like, the intricacy of the game anymore. They're just looking at the outcome. But if they weren't so lazy to do that, and they were like, right, we're going to make a system where it calculates how well you've done as survivor and killer, and you rank up with how good you are playing that killer, and if you don't play at that level anymore, you rank down and it finds people at, you know, the levels they're supposed to be at. And then the matchmaking is based on rank, and maybe like 1 or 2 ranks up and down. Maybe something like that would be good matchmaking. It's not really precise, but it does give you a better indication, I think. And then the whole game being around, you know, hooks, blah, 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 blah. Because I do think the best thing about DBD, or the best thing what could have been about DBD, would have been the chasers, right? With Survivor doing really cool chasers and Killer doing really cool chasers, but it's changed into this, well, there's no point going for a lot of chasers, because a lot of loops are just too safe. They've always been too safe. So you don't really want to go for them. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's got to a weird place. I just described the Apex rank system. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's kind of like the system there, and then obviously they're going for hooks and But the reason why I don't talk about this as much, I talk about it sometimes, but not as much, is because I've talked about it so much. I've even seen people like tweet about it, like literally word for word saying what I said, or confused why the game's got to a certain state that it's at. Like it's so stupid, man. I told you, man, that it was like the Titanic going towards like an iceberg, and I'm telling people to turn left, and they keep just going fucking towards it. Alright, let's see if this works. Wow, it doesn't. It doesn't show it. Interesting. This might be a change to Spirit, you know. It's a bug at the moment, but they might keep it. Let's see how we do. So, we're playing Bugged Spirit. I think we can handle it. We'll see, though. Obviously, going for hooks, I can't. But playing tactically, I think we got it. Alright, 2. 1 body block here isn't too bad. 2 is. Okay, no. Up. Well, we have very little gen defense at half. Okay, 2 and 1 with the basement as well. Alright, so 2 and 1 other targets. DGHG, thank you for the 2 months. Jazz, thank you for the gift sub to Kurt for the 42 bloody months. Appreciate it, man. That's not someone, is it? No. Oh. Alright, 2 and 1 are the ones we want. Don't care too much about this though. It's free. Whole different person. We went for the save. I think it was bloody 2, the cheeky little folk. What? Did she dead hard that? Because I'm sure that it was Meg down here, weren't it? Alright, 1. Good. We found her. Couldn't have been off the record. It's like she'd off the record though, because she was making no noise, but she just got saved from Hook and then saved someone else, so it's not possible. Okay, that's going to slow gens down massively, which is fucking beautiful. That's why I use this build. It's not a bad build. It's one of my old builds, what you've given me. Alright, 1 and 2 still. 1's actually on Defog, so probably her as priority, to be honest. Yeah, I think we got her. Nice. Now we got 2 as well. I think they just ran over here. Yep. Still doing gens somehow. Quite a lot of pressure. Okay, we can start with 4 as well. Actually, it don't really matter, yeah. 4 or 2 now. They actually broke the 3 gen, by the way. 1, 2. Yeah, they broke the 3 gen. Very smart. Like, it's smart play. But again, I don't... Did I just say someone... Okay, never mind. I thought I heard someone, like, slyly walk down and drop. 1, 2, and then we got them over there. We have Deadlock, though, so... Aha! She's very sly. Not sly enough, though. Right. Very questionable. Okay, I see. Nice idea. Bit obvious, though. Nice. 27 win streak, your builds, guys. We've matched my, my win streak. Even with a bugged add-on. Oh. Your builds, my builds. Oi. Experience for Stella, if you want to give me a build, by the way. We have 0 builds currently. Whatever build you do give, it makes quite a big impact, actually, because if you make us lose, we'll lose the streak. But we got on a 27 win streak with your builds, guys. Goddamn. What do you mean by bugged add-ons? It's not showing the heartbeat until I come out of phase for a split second. You only can hear it now. Let me see. Are you butthurt? I played well. So I didn't really camp anyone. I mean, depends on who you ask, obviously. But I was pretty much pressuring, I would say, 3 people at most. 2 people at least. And 2 people is usually the average. Now they had a brand new part as well. So they were tunneling too, look. Brand new part and prove thyself. If that's not trying to tunnel, I don't know what is, right? No spirit can play without most OP add-ons as already OP killer. Can say the same about Survivor. You don't need to bring a brand new part into this game. No. And also it's bugged. Like, this weren't working as intended. At least I heard the heartbeat though. So at least I had something. GG anyway.